had in the business. It was horrible. I hated getting up to go to work. I did not believe any of the scripts.
Lorne Greene, beloved patriarch of the Bonanza clan, left behind more than just a legacy of on-screen heroism. From a hauntingly abandoned house to rumors of a secret family and wealth, the stories surrounding Greene's years remain complicated. What is the true story of Lorne Greene? Join us as we unravel the mysteries surrounding his life before his tragic death. The rise of Lorne Greene. Lorne Greene, whose original name was Lyon Hyman Greene, was born on February 12, 1915, in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. His family was Jewish, and his parents moved from Russia to find a better life. Lyon grew up immersed in a culture full of traditions, values, and stories. His parents worked hard to support their family, teaching him the importance of discipline and resilience. From a young age, Lyon was very curious about the world around him. He was a smart and curious kid who loved reading and hearing stories. His parents motivated him to do well in school, and he worked hard at his studies. Lyon went to Lisgar Collegiate Institute, a renowned high school in Ottawa, where he got into drama and public speaking. While he was there, he took part in different plays and debates, impressing teachers and peers with his confident speaking and strong stage presence. Lyon liked performing, but he did not think of it as a career at first. He chose to study chemical engineering at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, for the sake of practicality. Though he thought this field would offer stability and job prospects, he couldn't ignore his growing love for storytelling and communication. During his time as a student, Lyon joined the drama club at his university to improve his acting and public speaking abilities. He found out that he was really good at engaging audiences with his voice. This made him think about pursuing a career where he could use his voice to motivate and educate others. After Lyon finished school, he started working at the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, CBC, to pursue his new passion. His strong voice made him stand out, and he was soon recognized as the voice of Canada. Lyon, as a radio broadcaster, presented news and stories clearly and confidently, gaining the trust and respect of listeners all over Canada. His talent for connecting with audiences made him a valuable part of the CBC. During World War II, Lyon had a bigger role by working as a war correspondent. He shared updates from the battlefield with those in their homes. His reports were detailed and emotional, showing the seriousness of what was happening globally. Lyon knew the impact his words could have and used them to keep people informed and provide solace to those worried about their relatives. His efforts during the war made him known as a talented and admired broadcaster. Despite Lyon's success in radio, he still had a passion for acting. He believed in the power of his voice but wanted to use it to tell stories through acting. With this goal in mind, he decided to leave his secure job in broadcasting and pursue a career in acting. To improve his abilities, Lyon decided to move to New York City, a major hub for the entertainment business. He started attending the neighborhood Playhouse School of the Theater, a respected acting school that has produced many successful actors. Lyon learned from skilled teachers who showed him how to embody characters on stage and screen. This intensive training period allowed him to gain a better grasp of acting techniques. Beginning a career in acting was a challenging task for Lyon. He changed his name to Lorne Greene and put in a lot of effort to secure acting opportunities. Greene accepted minor roles in television and radio, typically portraying secondary characters. Even though these roles were not very prestigious, they helped him develop his skills and showcase his talent as an actor. Each role, regardless of its size, brought him closer to his dream of achieving recognition as an actor. His perseverance was rewarded when he got his first big opportunity. His deep voice and powerful presence made him stand out, catching the attention of people who cast actors in movies and TV shows. Lorne Greene was no longer just a broadcaster. He was starting to become a respected actor. This marked the start of his journey. Lorne Greene had a special voice, talent, and determination that would make a big impact in the entertainment industry. Going from a young boy in Ottawa to a well-known voice in Canada was a difficult journey, but Lorne Greene showed that passion and perseverance can make dreams come true. So, what exactly made Lorne a household name? Let's dive into his acting career and legacy. The acting legacy of Lorne Greene. Lorne Greene became famous when he played the character Ben Cartwright on the TV show Bonanza, which was on from 1959 to 1973. The show was a popular Western series that was on for 14 seasons. As Ben Cartwright, the leader of the Cartwright family, Greene's character was loved by audiences in America and other countries. His portrayal of Ben Cartwright showed his talent for portraying warmth, strength, and kindness on screen, making him a well-respected TV dad.
The responsibility is to be accurate. The responsibility is to be truthful. The responsibility is not to mislead the viewing public.
Bonanza was different from other Western shows because of its great storytelling, interesting characters, and family-friendly themes. Greene acted alongside skilled actors like Michael Landon, Pernell Roberts, and Dan Blocker. They portrayed a believable family on the Ponderosa Ranch that viewers loved. Their close bond helped make the show a huge hit that lasted for more than 10 years. As Bonanza became more popular, Lorne Greene became more famous. His deep voice and strong presence made him a notable figure in show business. The show became a huge hit, drawing in millions of viewers every week. Greene's role as Ben Cartwright made him a worldwide sensation, and he earned millions of dollars each year. His impact went beyond TV, as his character embodied the perfect father figure, strong, just, and wise. Even after the TV show Bonanza finished, its influence did not diminish. Repeats of the show still drew in viewers, and Lorne Greene was forever linked with the series. Fans held dear memories of him in the role that made him famous, and he often talked about his time on the show. Many actors find it hard to break away from a popular character, but Greene accepted his place in TV history and built on it for his future career. After his time on Bonanza, Lorne Greene continued to be successful in the entertainment industry. In 1978, he played Commander Adama in the sci-fi show Battlestar Galactica, a very different role from his previous work. This new show took Greene from the Wild West to outer space. As Commander Adama, he portrayed the leader of a group of ships looking for a new home for humans. His powerful presence and commanding voice suited the role perfectly, and he once again impressed audiences. Despite only being on air for one season, Battlestar Galactica gained a devoted following and became a cult classic. Apart from acting, Greene excelled as a host and narrator. His deep, melodious voice made him perfect for wildlife and documentary shows. He had a talent for storytelling, and his narration livened up many educational programs. His passion for nature and animals was evident in these projects, making them both entertaining and informative for viewers. Greene continued to be seen on TV in ads, game shows, and talk shows. He promoted different products in commercials, taking advantage of his reliable reputation. His continued presence in the media kept him popular even after Bonanza was over, helping him stay famous. He frequently appeared as a guest on talk shows, talking about his career, time on Bonanza, and opinions on the entertainment world. Throughout his later years, acting continued to be a major aspect of Greene's life. He starred in various television movies, showcasing his skills as an actor. One of his most memorable TV movies was The Alamo, 13 Days to Glory, 1987, where he highlighted his talent and passion for storytelling. Despite playing different roles, he consistently captured the audience's attention. Lorne Greene's family life. Lorne Greene had a successful career in the entertainment industry, but his personal life was also important to him. He found love, got married, and enjoyed being a father. Despite being busy with work, he made sure to prioritize his family and had a close bond with his children. Greene got married to Rita Hands in 1940. They had 2 children together, twins named Charles and Belinda. While Greene's career was starting out, they built a life together. Over time, their marriage had challenges and they chose to get divorced. Despite this, Greene stayed committed to being a good father to his children as he became successful in acting.
Love of land, love of trees, love of the environment, love of people, love of country.
In 1961, Greene found love once more when he tied the knot with Nancy Deal. This marriage would last the longest and be the most enduring for him. Nancy supported him and stood by his side during the peak of his career as he rose to fame as one of TV's most beloved actors. Their relationship was solid and they stayed together until his death. Nancy was a key figure in his life, providing him with stability and companionship over the years. Apart from his kids, Greene grew his family by adopting Gillian Greene with Nancy. Gillian went on to pursue a career in entertainment, just like her dad. She became a well-known film producer, continuing her father's legacy in Hollywood. Her jobs were inspired by her father, as she shared his love for storytelling and movies. As a dad, Greene was caring and encouraging, but his busy job often kept him from being home. Working on Bonanza and other projects meant he had to work long hours, which made it hard for him to be with his kids as much as he would have liked. Nevertheless, he stayed close to them, making sure they knew he loved them and was there for them even when he was away. Charles and Belinda, who are twins from Greene's first marriage, decided to live their lives away from public view. They chose not to follow their father's footsteps and pursue careers in Hollywood, preferring a more peaceful life. Greene valued their decisions and stood by them as they went on their paths. Even though they did not seek fame, they were always treasured by him. Jillian embraced the entertainment industry and continued her father's legacy in her unique way. As a film producer, she remained involved in the world that her father had been a part of for a long time. Greene was proud of her accomplishments, recognizing his influence on her career. Greene always felt a strong duty towards his family. His 2 marriages, each offering unique experiences, influenced his life. His first marriage introduced him to fatherhood and gave him children, while his second marriage gave him unwavering support and a lifelong companion. Nancy stood by his side through all the ups and downs, sharing in his successes and struggles. Although he was always busy, Greene always found time to connect with his family in a meaningful way. Whether it was through small acts of kindness or spending quality time together, he made sure his children felt loved. As a father, Greene went beyond just providing for his children. He wanted them to always feel his support, even when he was away for work. Despite having a good career and family, his estate suffered greatly after his passing. What really happened? The rise and fall of Lorne Greene's estates. During the peak of his popularity, Lorne Greene resided in a stunning mansion in Beverly Hills. The extravagant house showcased his successful career with its beautiful design, extensive gardens, and impressive scenery. It provided a peaceful retreat from the pressures of Hollywood, offering him a place to relax. This impressive estate represented his accomplishments and demonstrated his commitment to his work. After he died, the beautiful estate was left empty. With no one taking care of it, the property started to deteriorate. The house, which used to be stunning, began to lose its charm as time went on. As the years passed, the deserted estate became a topic of gossip and intrigue. Stories circulated about what happened to it, and myths were created about the mansion that was once pristine. People talked in hushed tones about its former splendor, questioning why such a magnificent house was allowed to rot away. Greene had more than just the Beverly Hills estate as his property. One of his favorite places was a ranch in California where he could relax away from the busy entertainment industry. The ranch allowed him to unwind and spend time with his family in a peaceful setting. He enjoyed the simplicity of nature and being far from the busy Hollywood scene. This ranch was a place of calmness, offering a break from his hectic life as a TV star. Greene invested in real estate in the U.S. and Canada, acquiring land in various places to secure his financial stability outside of acting. Some properties were for vacations, others for investments to support his future. He made strategic decisions, picking locations with lasting value. After he died, many of his properties were sold or passed on to his family. The Beverly Hills estate, which was once a grand home, ended up becoming neglected from the golden age of Hollywood. This decline showed that even the most extravagant places can lose their beauty as time goes on. But before all of these happened, his career suffered greatly, so did his finances. What caused this downturn? Was he able to survive and bounce back? Career decline and financial struggles.
You get to the point where there are other things that you feel that you must do before it's too late to do any of the things that you have in mind.
Lorne Greene was a popular TV actor who won over audiences as Ben Cartwright on Bonanza. The show's success made him famous, but after it ended, he struggled to find similarly successful roles. Even though he was talented, the type of roles he was known for were no longer popular in the changing TV landscape. He kept working as an actor, accepting smaller parts in TV shows and movies. Although he was still getting roles, none of his new projects were as successful as Bonanza. He tried out different areas in the entertainment business, like doing voiceover work where his deep voice came in handy for narrating. His unique voice was always an advantage for him, keeping him in demand in Hollywood even when he wasn't getting many on-screen roles. Recognizing the changes happening in TV, Greene started hosting nature documentaries because he loved teaching people about wildlife and the environment. His soothing voice and confident manner made him perfect for these shows, and viewers liked how he made difficult topics interesting. Being a host and narrator for documentaries became a big part of his career later on, keeping him in the spotlight even as he did fewer acting jobs. Even though he was working constantly, financial difficulties came up for Greene. He had been making a lot of money during the best years of his career, especially from Bonanza. But after the show ended, it was hard for him to keep up that same level of wealth. His investments in ranching and other businesses needed a lot of money, and some of them did not make as much profit as he had hoped. While he did not go bankrupt, he wasn't as financially secure as before. Unlike other actors who had trouble with spending too much money, Greene's financial difficulties were more due to taking risks in business and the ups and downs of a career in entertainment. He put his money into buying land and getting involved in ranching because he liked the idea of owning big open areas. Although he liked these projects, they ended up costing him a lot of money to keep up. The costs of running ranches and other properties, along with not getting as many high-paying acting jobs as before, made it hard for him to manage his finances. To make sure he stayed steady, Greene kept working well into his old age. He worked on different projects like TV specials and commercials to stay busy in the industry. His commitment to his work and professional attitude helped him continue to get opportunities, even if they weren't as big as they used to be. While many actors disappeared from the spotlight after their peak roles, Greene's perseverance helped him remain important. He appeared on popular TV shows as a guest, showing his charm and talent. Even in small roles, he was respected and made an impact. Fans loved his work and stayed loyal to him throughout his career. Despite facing financial difficulties, Greene stayed optimistic. He had established a successful career by being honest, working hard, and being passionate, and he still loved what he did. His commitment to storytelling, whether it was through acting, narrating, or hosting, never faltered. Even as his career evolved, he welcomed new chances, demonstrating that his skills went beyond just one famous role. In his later years, Lorne Greene did not let setbacks define him. While he may not have found a role as popular as Ben Cartwright, he continued to work hard and kept the support of his fans. By successfully taking on new challenges in the entertainment industry, he managed to maintain his career despite obstacles. Even though his wealth fluctuated, he stayed popular in Hollywood. His voice, his appearance, and his commitment to his job guaranteed that he would never be forgotten. His money problems were just one part of his story, but they did not determine who he was. What really made him special was his determination, passion for his work, and the way he touched audiences globally. All of these, however, led to a declining health and eventually the loss of Lorne Greene. Health issues and final years of Lorne Greene. Over time, Lorne Greene, a famous actor admired for his deep voice and comforting presence, started experiencing significant health issues. Even though he loved his work and was committed to his profession, his body started to deteriorate. In his later years, he suffered from severe pneumonia, which greatly affected his health. Despite seeking medical help, the illness was stubborn and made it hard for him to keep up the same level of energy he had throughout his career. Despite his failing health, Greene stayed involved as much as he could. He had been in show business for many years and wasn't ready to completely retire. Despite his physical difficulties, he kept working, wanting to remain active in the industry he loved. He worked on different projects, aware that his work still made a difference. His powerful voice continued to impress audiences, and he remained a strong presence despite his health struggles. In 1987, he experienced another serious health problem. He had an operation on his abdomen to deal with an urgent medical issue. However, there were unforeseen problems during the surgery, which made his recovery harder than anticipated. His body was already weakened from fighting pneumonia for many years, so it had a tough time healing. Even though his doctors tried their best, his health got worse. Despite facing difficulties, Greene's spirit stayed strong. He was always a fighter, in his personal life as well as in his career. His perseverance led to a successful career, and he tackled his health challenges with the same determination. He kept in touch with loved ones, showing the same warmth and kindness that made him so beloved. Those who knew him well were impressed by his strength, even during tough times. On September 11, 1987, a beloved actor named Lorne Greene died at 72 years old, leaving behind a lasting legacy. His death was a great loss to the entertainment world and his many fans who had admired him for years. The news of his passing spread rapidly, and people from all over the world paid tribute to him. Those who knew him well, including colleagues, friends, and fans, shared memories of his kindness, professionalism, and generosity. Greene was buried at Hillside Memorial Park in Los Angeles, alongside other famous Hollywood stars. The funeral was attended by his closest friends and family, a peaceful goodbye to a man who made a big impact on the world. Even after he passed away, his influence lived on, with his work being appreciated by fans of all ages. His career had a huge impact, and he brought happiness to millions of people through his acting. He was known for playing memorable roles like Ben Cartwright in Bonanza, Commander Adama in Battlestar Galactica, and as a nature documentary host. His voice was easily recognizable in the industry, and his performances were influential in TV history. Even after he died, his influence continued to increase. His movies and TV shows remained well-liked, with reruns of Bonanza preserving his memory for future generations. Fans who grew up admiring him shared his work with younger viewers, guaranteeing that he would always be remembered. His achievements in television and film were honored in documentaries and tributes, underscoring the profound effect he had on the industry. Greene was more than just an actor. He symbolizes strength, wisdom, and kindness. The characters he played often represented the values he believed in, like honesty, guidance, and empathy. People who knew him in the industry remembered his talent and how he always showed respect and kindness to others. He was respected not only for his performances on screen, but also for his character off-screen. After he died, people who knew and loved him remembered him fondly. They continued to admire his name and revisit his work. His role as Ben Cartwright in a TV show made him famous as a father figure, a character that people still connect with even years later. His performance as Commander Adama in Battlestar Galactica also helped him stay popular in the world of science fiction. Over time, younger generations started to appreciate his work, and his impact went beyond his lifetime. He was skilled at giving characters depth and authenticity, showing his talent. He spent his life dedicated to storytelling, leaving a lasting impression that would never fade. Lorne Greene faced many challenges in his later years, but he showed amazing strength. He kept working as much as he could, not letting illness stop him from doing what he loved. Even as he got sicker, he still stayed active in his industry, showing his passion and dedication. When he died, it was a big loss, but he had accomplished many great things in his life. So what did Greene leave behind after his death? Net worth and estate left behind. Lorne Greene had a successful career in television and made a lasting impact on the entertainment industry. When he passed away, his finances reflected his many years of success, with an estimated net worth of about $10 million. His earnings came from different sources, with the show Bonanza being his biggest source of income. Even after the show ended, he continued to receive money from reruns, keeping him financially stable. He also had endorsement deals, where he used his unique voice and trustworthy presence to promote various brands. Even though Greene had made a lot of money, he did not show off his wealth. He believed in working hard and being dedicated instead of focusing on owning expensive things. He remained focused on his work and kept busy with different projects, even as he got older, to make sure he stayed financially stable. He did not spend his money on fancy things, even though he invested in real estate and loved ranching, which were expensive hobbies. Greene was always cautious with his money. When he died, his family divided up his belongings. His wife, Nancy Deal Greene, and his children received his assets, ensuring that his memory would continue to support those he cared about. His large mansion in Beverly Hills became a topic of interest after his death. It was left empty and neglected over time, despite once being a beautiful and lively place. Fans and real estate enthusiasts were intrigued by the abandoned mansion, wondering why it had not been taken care of or renovated. The mystery surrounding the mansion deepened as it remained untouched for years. Aside from his financial accomplishments, Greene's lasting impact can be seen in the entertainment industry and the fans who looked up to him. His influence on television was unquestionable, especially his role as Ben Cartwright in Bonanza, which solidified his place in history. He became a beloved father figure in America, representing qualities like strength, wisdom, and empathy. Greene's portrayal on Bonanza was so impactful that fans around the world still remembered him warmly even years after the show concluded. His resonant voice, authoritative demeanor, and talent for connecting with viewers made a lasting impression. His role in Battlestar Galactica made him even more famous as a TV star. As Commander Adama, he showed the same strong leadership and honesty he did in Bonanza, proving he was talented beyond just westerns. He also showed his versatility in documentaries and nature shows. He loved telling stories through acting and narrating, and his voice became well known in the industry. As an actor born in Canada, Greene made a significant impact not just in Hollywood but also in his home country. He was recognized and honored in Canada by being inducted into Canada's Walk of Fame. This acknowledgement showed how influential he was and how proud his country was of him. Greene began his career in Canada as a broadcaster before transitioning into acting. His success story served as an inspiration to many aspiring performers. Even after he died, his work continued to inspire many actors and fans for generations. His depiction of strong, fatherly characters set a benchmark for TV roles, and those who came after him admired him for his excellence. His talent for bringing complexity and honesty to his roles made him a beloved actor during his era. His impact went beyond just being on TV. People who watched him on Bonanza as kids looked up to his character as a role model, and many took the lessons they learned from Ben Cartwright and applied them in their lives. He brought a sense of comfort to his fans, and even those who never met him felt a strong connection to him through his performances. His warmth, work ethic, and passion for acting made him memorable and ensured that he would always be remembered. Lorne Greene is known for being involved with high-quality television. His work in entertainment has made a lasting mark and is still appreciated today. Thanks to reruns of his shows, younger generations are able to appreciate his talent and keep his memory alive. Starting as a broadcaster in Canada and becoming a well-respected actor in Hollywood, Greene's story is one of determination, skill, and love for his craft. Although he is no longer alive, his influence is still felt, showing that true legends are unforgettable. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. Also click the next video shown on your screen.